Jerelos, and today I will be discussing the lymphatic system. The immune system is tied together with the lymphatic system. In fact, some might say they're interchangeable. This is because the lymphatic system helps fight off diseases and infections. The definition of the lymphatic system is the organs and tissues associated with immunity and balance. The lymphatic system has three main functions: to rid the body of pathogens, build immunity against future infection, and return excess extracellular fluid to the blood. When these things are not functioning properly, havoc can be wreaked. These things are not functioning properly, as discussed in the previous slide. It can lead to things such as blood pressure fluctuation and edema. It has to maintain homeostatic balance. Interstitial fluid is known as lymph. Lymph nodes are defined as a mass of lymphoid tissue located along the course of a lymphatic vessel. They have B cells and T cells. This provides protection against things such as cancer and toxins. When the immune response doesn't function properly, the following can happen: things such as cancer, autoimmune diseases, allergies, and persistent infection. Lymphatic capillaries are microscopic closed-end tubes. They are located all throughout the body. On the inside, they have endothelium as well as lymph. Lymph is known as fluid derived from interstitial fluid that the lymphatic vessels carry. This brings us into the last point of our slide, which are lymphatic vessels. Lymphatic vessels are vessels that carry fluid, which is known as lymph, from the extracellular fluid to the blood. This helps to prevent the backflow of lymph, keep things moving along. The vessels have three layers: inner, which is the endothelium; middle, a layer of smooth muscle and elastic fibers, and a layer of connective tissue that is on the outer side. Lymphatic trunks drain lymph from the lymphatic vessels. Each trunk correlates with a different part of the body. For example, a jugular trunk would drain the neck and head. The thymus and spleen are the two most important organs of the lymphatic system. The thymus is a gland in the mediastinum superior to the heart. It secretes hormones involved in the development of the immune system. There are T lymphocytes, which are a type of white blood cell that leave the thymus and help to provide us immunity. The spleen is a large organ which is located in the upper left quadrant of the abdomen that processes red blood cells. Macrophages help to destroy the bacteria and foreign particles that want to enter the immune system, and the liver is a big part of that. Furthermore, there is such thing that is known as species resistance, which is the natural ability of one type of organism to resist infection by pathogens that cause disease in another type of organism. For example, dogs can get parvo, but the human species cannot. The body has built-in mechanical barriers, which are primarily the skin and mucus, to help prevent bacteria from entering the body. Think about how your nose hairs help trap particles to avoid infection. Not only are there mechanical barriers, but there are chemical barriers as well. An example is the gastric juice in the stomach, which helps kill pathogens. Interferons are a chemical barrier that fight viruses and tumor cells. Inflammation is a tissue response that includes pain, warmth, redness, and swelling. White blood cells help control pathogens, and once the infection is controlled, it leads to things such as inflammation. A fever is another type of way the immune system helps fight off infection. The disease of the lymphatic system that I chose was lymphedema. Lymphedema can be diagnosed by the use of any of the following: an ultrasound, CT scan, MRI scan, or something known as lymphodenography. Lymphedema is essentially tissue swelling. This is caused by the accumulation of protein-rich fluid that's usually drained through the body's lymphatic system. It's primarily found in the arms and legs. However, it can also be found in the following: abdomen, neck, genitals, and chest wall. Lymph nodes, as we know it, are crucial to the immune system, the lymphatic system. With nowhere to drain the lymph fluid, lymphedema can set in. Your lymph nodes are important in preventing things such as cancer and infection, so lymphedema patients may have a harder time fighting infection, and they may be more susceptible to things such as cancer. Long term, it can lead to sepsis and surgery. Treatment options for lymphedema are manual lymph drainage, exercise, compression, bandages, garments, and surgery. The lymphatic system is a huge part of our life. It fulfills many jobs and keeps our body going. When the lymphatic system doesn't function properly, it can lead to things such as cancer, autoimmune diseases, and more. I hope you have all learned something new about the lymphatic system. And attached are my references. Thank you for listening.